As Tesla gears up for its first quarter earnings report next week, amid a turbulent period of layoffs and high valuation, here's what investors can expect. Welcome back, guys. We've been a little quiet on Tesla lately here on this channel, so I think it's time for a little quick update. Let's start with stock confidence. Tesla stock is at a yearly low. What turnaround do you expect from the upcoming earnings report?
Yeah, not really a lot, to tell you the truth. I mean, right now the analysts are lowering their targets. They're expecting a contraction in the top and the bottom line. They may still be overestimating their results. There have been a lot of price cuts, a lot of price pressure, some industry pullback, uh, Elon Musk's own warning. I think that the results could be disappointing.
All right, following the recent layoffs and executive resignations, how are these changes going to impact Tesla's operational strength and maybe the market perception as well?
The market generally, investors don't like uncertainty. They don't like noise around a company, or I should say, especially negative noise around a company. And Tesla's got a lot of that right now. That makes it kind of difficult when you're looking at getting in or starting a position in Tesla if you don't already have one. It's just, there's a lot of news going on around Tesla, and none of it's very good. It doesn't necessarily mean that any of it's necessarily bad, but there's just a lot of noise right now.
Right. Yeah, I'm looking at the layoffs, and it includes 2 executives. And what I see is just like the heyday of Elon Musk, Tesla's growth are over. It's no longer just grow, ramp, produce. It's okay. We've reached the top of the market, the addressable market for now, and we've kind of got to pull back to align with this. And that's undercutting the EV story. That's a story that we've been talking about all this year. Just the EV market it's crapped out. I mean, it's hit a top. It's not growing. Tesla obviously is contracting because of the price wars that are ongoing. So, again, I'm not really expecting a whole lot of good news out of this report.
So the party's over is what you're saying.
Right.
The easy growth is over, I think, Lacey. I think I hear what Thomas is saying, and I would say, I think it's the easy growth is over, as we're kind of figuring out where the EV market is in the United States and globally. And now Tesla's having to make some moves that mature companies would make to make sure their earnings stay in line with what shareholders expect.
Okay, now Tesla's valuation is currently 40 times its projected 2025 earnings. What justifies this high valuation, do you guys think, in your point of view?
Well, really nothing does, because they're not growing right now. They're contracting. So this valuation is also projecting a lot of growth that hasn't come, and a pivot back to growth that we're not sure when's going to happen. So I see that valuation as a problem, a headwind for the market that plays into what we'll probably talk about next, which is the analysts.
So with analysts cutting targets and Tesla being one of the most downgraded stocks, are there any other specific factors you guys think that are contributing to the negative sentiment here?
Well, I think what we're talking about in general is the big market reset. We were just talking before we begin shooting. Analyst consensus is still projecting about 30% upside for the stock, but it's a very wide range of targets, and the entire range is coming down. We have a lot of downgrades, a lot of price target revisions. Right now, Tesla is amongst MarketBeat's lowest rated stocks, which means it has the highest percentage of low ratings of any other stock on the platform. It's among the most downgraded stocks. And while that pressure is pressuring the market, it's just going to keep the market moving lower. And right now, the price action is sitting on a pretty critical technical support zone. If that level breaks, the market could really start to fall.
Imagine investing in the next big stock before it hits its peak. Our exclusive report, 7 stocks that could be bigger than Tesla, Nvidia, and Google, introduces you to the growth stocks set to skyrocket, offering unmatched returns for your investment. These aren't just any stocks, they're the carefully selected potential market leaders of tomorrow. Download this free report now to discover the next big superstars.
I think you've got 2 things going on right now with Tesla. Is you've got a group of committed investors who bought into the thesis a long time ago that Tesla is more than a car company. And then you've also got the people right now that are selling off because it's an expensive car company. If that's your thesis, then you're going to keep selling.
That's a
Well-
great point, Chris. I do want to just say, leave a comment down below. Let us know what side of this that you're on. Go ahead,
Right.
Thomas.
Well, right. Just again, we were talking about, you was talking about Kathy Wood, and she's
Yeah.
really committed to Tesla. And we've set ourselves the Elon Musk factor in all the parts of the company that aren't cars. So back to the idea of a market reset, the market is resetting on the idea that the EV part of the business is played. All right. It's here, it's established, it can make money. The wild growth days are over. We're resetting for that next phase of growth that even
Right.
Elon said himself as part of the workforce reduction, setting up for that next phase of growth, which will include the AI that you mentioned, Chris, and robotics and all the other, science fiction type things that Elon Musk and Tesla get into.
Right.
So given the likelihood of retesting recent lows, do you think Tesla stock will reach new lows in the near future?
I think it could. So, right, we can see Tesla hits a peak here, middle of last year. It's been trending lower ever since. We've been talking about the analysts lowering their consensus estimates, putting pressure on the market, and we're sitting right here on this multi-year low. As long as this headwind and downward pressure continues to pressure the market, there's a risk that this level will break. If it breaks, we can see Tesla move down to $100 real fast. And if that level breaks, it could go down to 50. I don't think it's going to go down to 50, but I definitely see a chance for it retesting $100.
Well, thank you everyone for joining us as we unpacked the complexities that are facing Tesla today. We're providing a clear perspective on its immediate challenges and the future trajectory of this stock. We'll be right here at MarketBeat with more updates, so stay tuned. And of course, don't forget to check out the many resources we have for you as investors. Thanks, guys. We'll talk soon.